trying to get it for my family. Yeah, we may mess up on the way. I need y'all to pray for me. I don't need y'all to pass judgment. Please keep your opinions to yourself. For real.
How old you
Because I gotta work again.
No, how old you turn on the 3rd? What age?
You know, I got like, what's that called? You know how like when you know? No, you know how like when
It's like y'all should just doing
You're
cuts
a goof who drank your baby.
Oh my God.
You drank your baby to the grave.
Make me mad. Make me.
If anyone still had doubts about how much Christian can't stand Junior, this moment ended the debate. The proof? Right here, loud and messy. Viewers were left stunned when she flat out forgot her own child's birthday. And as if that wasn't bad enough, she straight up lost his medical reports like they were crumpled receipts.
So allegedly, Chrisean Jr.'s medical records been leaked. I don't know how true it is, but it's saying that he got all type of stuff and how she was being neglectful.
So apparently somebody that leaked Chrisean Rock and Jr.'s medical records from when he was born, listing the list of issues that he had.
The rumors only get darker. Word is she's plotting to toss Junior into foster care before the year even ends. CPS has been flooded with calls, but instead of fighting for her child, she's practically serving him up on a platter. Can you even? She already wrecked his shot at a decent start, and now she's trying to pass him off as someone else's burden. And don't expect Blue to step in. He swears Junior isn't his. The grandparents? Nowhere to be found. Carissa loves playing pretend like she cares, but we all remember that viral clip where she and Blue's dad refused to take Junior after Christian got locked up. Ice Cold doesn't even cover it. And it gets worse. Before the foster care whispers, she was already being accused of giving Junior weird substances to knock him out for hours, just so she wouldn't have to deal with him.
So there's been some medical documents that have been released that people were saying are the medical documents of Junior, Chrisean's son. I'm going to tell you where to go to watch this on YT in a minute. So I don't know if these are actually Junior's medical records, but I will say that the medical records appear to have been written by a medical professional, just the terminology that was used and stuff. Okay? I do believe there's somebody's medical records. All right. Now, the one thing that makes me a little leery about it is it says that the mother admitted to prenatal substance abuse, and it listed some substances that she admitted to. I just find it hard to believe that Chrisean would ever even admit that.
And when she's really over it, the whispers say she actually puts hands on him. Horrifying. Just a few months ago, during one of her lives, Christian was playing with Junior, then suddenly raised her hand and smirked. Watch this. The poor boy flinched hard, scared out of his mind, bracing for a hit.
Watch this. Why you run like that? Why you run like that?
The panic on his face said it all as he scrambled off that chair. That one moment told the whole story. This boy is terrified of his own mother. Viewers swore that flinch proved Christian had already been hitting him. Then it spiraled darker. Photos started circulating online of Junior bleeding in sensitive areas. Yes, those pics went straight to CPS. Outrage exploded, and this time it was impossible to ignore. Up until then, CPS had brushed off every complaint, but those photos forced them to act. A former CPS officer even came forward, spilling why Junior hadn't been removed despite the mountain of reports. She admitted, "Whenever you go into someone's records, you leave a footprint. That's why I never messed around." Then came the bombshell. Someone leaked Junior's real medical records. And the details? Shocking. According to the leak, Junior suffers from FAS, visual problems, seizures, spasticity, and even tested positive for opiates, on top of other major health issues. Naturally, the biggest question online was, where was CPS during all of this? The ex-investigator explained, babies who test positive often still go home. CPS might do a quick home check, make sure the basics are there, maybe offer services. People think CPS is the end-all be-all. It's not. And all of this blew up while Christian was already getting dragged. On a live with Dahi Frost, a caller acted like a fan, then flipped mid-convo, accusing her to her face of ruining Junior's life, calling her evil and demonic. The chat lost its mind, and Christian's reaction only threw more gasoline on the fire.
It's like y'all should just doing cuts
You're a goof who drank your baby.
Oh my God.
You drank your baby to the grave.
Make me mod. Make me. Trying to get it for my family. Yeah, we may messed up on the way. I need y'all to pray for me. I don't need y'all to pass judgment. Please keep your opinions to yourself. For real.
Right after that chaos, she got dragged again when she hopped on another live and showed zero care for Junior's well-being. She left him crying in the car while she went back and forth with Blue. His cries got louder, but instead of checking on him, she handed the responsibility to some random Twitch staff member she didn't even know, while she stayed glued to the phone arguing.
So I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, you're busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not even busy.
Okay. You're busy right now.
I'm not busy at all. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you. Why did he here to go with this? She laughs.
Viewers were furious and immediately reported her for child neglect. Twitch wasn't having it. They banned her quick. And of course, Chrisean tried to deny everything after the fact, but no one bought it. People saw it live, clear as day.
Here it go. Different demon. 2, I did not leave my child in no freaking car. He was outside where everybody was standing. It was multiple people sitting around his stroller, waiting for me to get off the phone. Cause my child father is over here being demonic. Don't want to support me. Don't want to do nothing. Don't want to send me nothing. He talking about sit in the house because what? I have a great support system. I have help. I have Pastor Mike. I have Tim Bone. I have Arissa. I have a lot of support that's there for my son. I don't have to pay for anything. Diapers, wipes, clothes, you name it. No, I'm not homeless. That's the other thing. Stop. Y'all weird, especially that whole side. Y'all never cared for my son. What the heck?
And just when you think it can't get worse, it does. Days later, she goes live with Chaotic. He asks the easiest question on earth. What's Junior's birthday?
How old your son turning?
I gotta work again.
No, how old you turning on the 3rd? What age?
You know, I got like, what's that called? You know how like when you know, no, you know how like when.
And she sat there blank. No clue when her own child was born. She tried to play it cool, stumbled, dragged out the silence, and still failed. Eventually, she just gave up and stammered through the moment. But the disrespect kept rolling. She unfollowed Junior's Instagram, the same page she made the day he was born. And instead of showing love to her kid, she followed her new man, Bino. Ice cold doesn't even begin to describe it. But honestly, no one was shocked. From day one, Chrisean made it clear Junior wasn't her top priority. If CPS had ever taken it seriously, he'd have been removed ages ago. But they didn't, and Chrisean knew she could skate by. Remember when Junior was born with a hernia? Instead of keeping up with appointments, she skipped them like they were optional. Blue finally snapped and blasted photos of Junior's condition online. He said, "I don't care about Christian's feelings. My son is hurting every day, and she acts like it's not a problem. She had a baby on live, but she's mad about the truth being live? She is unfit. She's been pushing the surgery back, missing appointments, so she can do what she wants. I went to Baltimore thinking it was surgery, but they said she missed it." At the time, people brushed Blue off as toxic. But looking back, he wasn't completely wrong. Sure, posting private photos was low, but Chrisean needed to be called out, or Junior would just keep suffering. And let's not forget that humiliating moment where she couldn't even remember her own son's birthday. For the record, it's September 3rd. And when the day came, no party, no post, nothing. Instead, she unfollowed his page and flaunted her new man. That, plus the foster care rumors, had people fuming. Comments were brutal. One wrote, "The fact she was locked up during his first birthday. You'd think she'd go all out for a second, but this girl does not care about that baby. He deserves better." Another added, "Not her first time putting a man over her child." And honestly, hard to argue. What makes it worse is how much is played out live on camera. People say Chrisean seems obsessed with headlines more than her own child. Some swear she's chasing clout while Junior gets left behind. And whenever the spotlight fades, she stirs up chaos online, costing Junior his peace. Then there's the crowd she keeps. Folks say she surrounds herself with non-stop mess, new boyfriends, new drama, rinse and repeat. And that lifestyle spills into motherhood. Priorities shift overnight. Music today, a man tomorrow, and somewhere in the chaos, Junior gets lost. Viewers insist it's been the same cycle since day one. As for CPS, speculation is endless. Some say her fame shields her, that agencies don't want the backlash. Others think money and connections give her just enough cover to avoid real consequences. But the question remains, how much is too much before something changes? And here's the real fear. If this keeps up, Junior's future is in serious danger. People worry he'll grow up carrying all this public chaos on his shoulders. No child deserves that. Some even argue Blue isn't wrong for stepping back, because who wouldn't be drained by this circus? But the sad truth is, while everyone debates, the only one truly losing is Junior. That's the gut punch. Plenty of people online are now saying they hope Junior gets placed somewhere safe. Somewhere with love, stability, and peace. Things every kid deserves. Because right now, between Chrisean's reckless choices and fans treating it like entertainment, the whole thing feels tragic, not funny. And the big question, will she really put her new man over her own son? From what we see online, that's exactly what's happening. Every live, every rumor, every meltdown pushes Junior further down her list of priorities. The foster care talk has people convinced she might actually go through with it. And whether she does or not, the fact it's even an option has the internet on fire. But what do you think? Would Chrisean actually give her child up to foster care, or is this just another chapter in her endless mess? Drop your thoughts below. The comments are already blazing. And before you scroll, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next wild scandal. Trust me, you don't want to fall behind. And if you're craving even more messy celebrity tea, hit the video on your screen. It's even wilder than this one.